Hello all, Keith Mary here, checking out Tiny Bookshop. This is the PS5 version, and I'm gonna start off fresh. Let's go ahead, actually let's check the settings first real quick. Looks pretty much as I remember it to be from the Steam version, the PC version. This game is also on Nintendo Switch, by the way, Switch and Switch 2. Let's go ahead and start this PS5 version though and see how it's like. This is one of the most relaxing and chill cozy games. I've packed up my things, leaving everything else behind for a quiet life by the sea. Tiny Bookshop. Make sure to carefully sip the Waterfront Square, Monday, summer 1st. So we can open this back door. We can open these windows. And go ahead and open all of these. Nice little prompts there, make it easier to see. You can also look around the right stick. I'm doing that. I can zoom in with right trigger. RT. Yeah. My, what a sight. You must be the new bookseller. I've heard so much about you. Who are you? Like what? What? How? How about what? How? Oh, don't worry. I have my sources. Anyway, welcome to our quaint little town. I'm glad you've decided to stop by. I thought you might need someone to show you the ropes around here. I'm Tilde. I used to run the local bookstore here before my retirement. Lovely to meet you. Let's see, you should know that us Bookstonians have very particular tastes in books. I, for example, prefer to read classic and crime novels, and not much else. So why don't I have a look at your selection and see if I can find something worthwhile? She's checking out my books as we speak. Bravo, you had the right book on hand. When a customer finds a book, they will keep looking for more. This is very true. Sadly, you didn't have the right book on offer. Even though you may have books of the right genre, whether people actually take one home depends on your sale chance. You can check your sale chance at any time by pressing the touchpad button and hovering over the genres on the right. Pressing that button allows you to inspect some hidden information, like the sale chance. Simply left stick or use the D-pad to move the magnifying glass over a question mark clue to inspect it. So I can try to look for something like that, I guess, whenever possible. I think I might have to do that right now. Oh, here we go. Right up here in the upper left corner. Because the chance is based on how many books you have in your shop, it will decrease as you run out of books throughout the day. Managing to sell that last book of a genre is the mark of a great bookseller. To close the tooltip mode, simply press O or touchpad again. Touchpad seems to be heavily utilized. So, she bought some books, yay. These controls are very intuitive, by the way. They work very nicely. Oh, do we have another customer? Wants another book. Or he wants a book. British Boutique Hotels. What a perfect gift. This is such a tiny, tiny little tiny bookshop. I mean, that is the name of the game, so. Looks like we're selling left and right. I also like to look around. I remember this from the PC version that even though there's a lot going on in the bookshop that you want to pay attention to, there can also be other little areas of interest. Hi there, you're the bookseller, right? I see you already talked to Tilde. Did she know everything about you already? Huh. Yeah, she does that. Told me all about the review before I'd even started my job there. Oh, I'm talking about the Booktonbury review. It's the local paper. Yeah, I sort of write for them. My name is Fern Estrada. Glad to meet you. Your arrival is kind of the only interesting thing that's happened around here in a while. So you'll have to excuse my nosiness, but it's sort of my job to write about you now. How about you help me out by answering a few of my questions and I'll give you a free subscription in return. You might appreciate the events calendar, and people often sell used books in the classifieds. Right, so for the record, what made you come to Booktonbury? Wanted an adventure. Oh wow, I kind of feel the same way. Hope it works out for you. Okay, and what's your first impression of the town so far? Friendly, I think. Don't worry, it really is. People might be meddlesome, but they only have the best intentions. Thanks so much for the little interview. I really appreciate it. And I promise, you'll have your first copy of the review by tomorrow morning. I'll have a look at your selection now if you don't mind. See you around? So that's Fern. Fern is... Yay? Fern! I can push, again, that touchpad button, and I can just get a few little hints and tips about what I ought to be looking at, I guess. Oh, there's more to look at over here. The coastal wildlife of Bookston Bay. Read on. Most of the board is taken up with illustrations of the marine animals native to the local bay. You recognize a moon jellyfish with 4 purple circles. You remember seeing a stranded one at Far Beach before. Their delicate tentacles are used to catch prey such as plankton, but are harmless to humans. You also see an image of an herring gull in flight. It has a characteristically bright orange spot on its otherwise yellow bill. These scavengers can seem menacing to humans, but they are trying to adjust to the increasing urbanization of their habitats. They are incredibly intelligent. For example, researchers have observed them shoplifting books, presumably using them to nest in. Lastly, there is a group of small gray acorn barnacles pictured, shown to look different above and below the water surface. Were you aware that the hard bumps often found on rocks and boats are actually the shells of small arthropods? An acorn barnacle's legs poke out from the top once the tide comes in to catch plankton out of the water. Fascinating creatures. It feels like you have gained a whole new appreciation for coastal critters today. So, seems like the telescope is out of order right now. Best check back later. Yeah, I don't know. I should be focused on my shop, but there's all kinds of other little things too. You can see the changes in the time of day, the colors, and a few stars in the sky. Booktonbury Review, filled with articles, events, and items for sale. Thanks, friend. The Booktonbury Review reports on the goings-on around town. You can check today and tomorrow's weather. It's going to be sunny both days. And keep an eye out for upcoming events. Here you can see the money in your pocket, and all the books you own both in your shop and in storage. Looks like they're running a little low. In the classified section, you can acquire used books to replenish your stocks. Let's give it a try. Press X to buy. So, we have this one that costs 0. Those should come in handy. Maintaining a good stock of books is an important part of any bookselling venture. Those were a lot of books across all the different types of genres. So, the classified section will sometimes have other bits and bobs. Let's pick up this lonely cactus. A bit prickly, but has a heart of gold. Ah, drama sale chance has increased by 2%. 2% danger. There's no danger. She is a wholesome little cactus. We can close the newspaper right now. I really do like the amount of effort that's put into an effort. What am I trying to say? The little attention to detail of this newspaper and how it really looks like a newspaper. I'm also going to grab this maybe valuable bunch of books that was only 5 gold. I'm assuming we're using gold here. The other lots, one of them is 30, one of them is 30 again. I think I'll hold back on those ones for right now. We're just at the beginning after all. Let's give this lonely cactus a new home. Tap left trigger L2 to open your item bar. From here, you can open the newspaper and customize your bookshop, among other things. Press triangle to customize your bookshop. This is your inventory. You can select and place items in your bookshop by pressing X. Pick up an item using X to place it in your bookshop. Now place the item by pressing X again. We can put one right in the window so it can check out everybody and go wave at them with the little arm and everything. Nice, you got a boost. Some items can increase your sale chance for certain genres or change the effectiveness of other items. Watch out though, sometimes this comes at the expense of another genre. Equipping some items will also increase your daily expenses, so keep that in mind. Select an item and press touchpad to see what it does. You can see what the cactus will do, how it increases stuff and things. We can press square to remove an item. I guess we kind of have to remove this one as part of the... Wait, what? There we go. Yeah, as part of the tutorial, just to test out adding and removing items. You can decorate inside or outside your shop. Just press R1. I want to put my cactus there, though. R1. Press R2 to manage your inventory by different categories. Try selecting the paints category and begin painting your bookshop. I'm gonna make it pink, yay. Maybe I'll make just the bookshelf pink. Once you've satisfied your inner interior decorator, hold triangle to save and return. A book sign? Folding table, guest book. Let me see, what else can I change up here? I think I might make the roof pink. I might make the car yellow or the floor yellow. Maybe the floor can be yellow. Purple here. And we'll go ahead and get this table placed. I think I'll have the table be outside. And yeah, I can press R1 to go in and out of the two different views here. I can put a book sign right there. And the guest book sign can be right here. There we go. We can put multiple things on the table, it seems. We can do some little cluttering. Hit confirm. Welcome to Booktonbury. Each day you can pick a location to visit on the map. Going to a location has a travel cost, which is based on your daily expenses as well as parking fees for the location. You'll unlock more locations as you go. For now, let's pick the Waterfront Square again. These are the books in your storage. Use L1 and R1 to select a genre to start stocking your shelves. So, let's see. Left stick and... Alright, we're gonna... Nice, this book is now in your shop. Stocking more books of a genre increases the odds of people finding a book they will like within that genre. Check the sale chance of your selected genre by pressing touchscreen. So, drama sale chance is 27%, crime is 13%, fact is 35%, fantasy 19%. Kind of surprised at the low overall percentage of fantasy, but it looks like we ought to have kids, travel, fact, drama. Kids, kids. I'll still have a couple crime books, but, whoa. Okay, I think I see what I'm doing here. I can change right there. That's cool. I can change what the colors are. Honestly, I want to say that this might be a faster system than what I recall in the PC version. Being able to change which genre is as simple as pressing X when you're over a book and when you're cycling through the genres here. Maybe slightly easier than the mouse and keyboard controls in that sense. I don't know, it might not be, but I kind of just feel like it is. So we're going to go ahead and put these ones here. I'll still have a couple fantasy books. I already have some up there. Classics. We're going to have a couple of classics. Kids books. I think we'll go ahead and make all of these ones kids books. Here we are. Travel books. I don't have a ton of travel books. Let's put those there. And I have no crime books whatsoever. Maybe I'll actually put those ones there. Wow. I like this. I like this this system. So, gonna... Oh yeah, and we can remove a book from the shelf by pressing square. There we go. Now, let's fill up the shelves. No need to leave any empty space. No empty space at all. Okay. So, whoops. You know what? I'm going to put the travel ones here. We'll put one more fantasy one there. Drama can return. Crime. One more right there now. Classics. Such a simple little system. I like it. Your shelves are ready. Let's go set up shop or keep adjusting your selection. We'll go ahead and set up shop around now. We'll hold triangle. Tuesday, summer the 2nd, Waterfront Square. Did you notice you can look around a location? Move your cursor to the edge of the screen and your view will follow. You can interact with things by navigating them with your cursor and pressing X. Let's pick up this buoy. I still... I've had time to find out, but I still don't know. Oh boy. Boy? Maybe it's boy. That makes sense. This little birdie. I want to look at everything though before I open my shop. Anything else interesting around here? I guess that's about it. Did we go to the same place over again? I could have maybe picked a different place, but I'm gonna... I'll stay here for the time being. Can look around. Zooming, of course. I can see the changes that I made to my bookshelf through the window there. Now, can I look inside? Turn to the bookshop. Zooming. I do wish it was possible to lower the walls and see inside that way too, even though it looks a bit better this way. Wow, we need to make this tiny bookshop maybe a little bit bigger, because it's like there's not much room to go and look around. Ah, there you are. I wanted to commend you on how much you've been livening up this place. I'm sure you'll want to branch out to other places in town now. My friend Mary owns a very successful cafe in the town center. If I call her up and get her to give you a parking space, you could get quite a few visitors. Good call. Yes, I know, dear. You can always trust me on these sorts of things. It's decided then. Meet me out by the Cafe Liberte as soon as you can. Cafe Liberte. Challenge unlocked. Meet Tilde at the cafe. Tilde asked you to meet her at the cafe in town. Seems like she won't accept no for an answer. Oh, and while we're on the topic of showing your face, I heard our dear Walter was quite impressed with your wagon. He's one of the local fishers. Why don't you go over there and introduce yourself? He should be back from his recent catch just now. Oh, there he is. Introduce yourself to Walt the sailor. Challenge unlocked. Ahoy, matey. You might want to write this down, love. Having an organized diary will come in handy in our business. You know what? I still have quite a few unsold journals left over from my old shop. So here, why don't you take this one? Your journal for all your planning needs. Thanks, Tilde. There you go. I hope you can make good use of it. Goodbye. You got the journal. Open it at any time to check your progress. Tap left trigger. I keep saying that it's LT. L2, not LT. L2 to open your item bar. Select the journal and open it with X. Here you can track which genres you have sold the most of, useful for adjusting your selection. This is the total number of books you've sold here. Check back here for hints and events as you discover more. Looks like this page holds little postage stamps to mark your moments in Booktonbury. You'll collect these stamps as soon as you are making contributions around town. You can also see your progress towards the stamps, as well as hints and extra info. Select a stamp and press X to see more information. Complete previous challenges to unlock. That one is called Show Off Your Catch. This one is called Feed the Stray. Find a dog to unlock. Ship happens. Complete previous challenges to unlock. Adopt the stray. So there are these little quests that we ought to try to figure out here. Left trigger to quickly cycle. I guess I'm just going to call it that. To quickly cycle through the different chapters of the journal. So our characters and effects. Different items that we already have. And oh, I like this calendar. The calendar gives you an overview of what's happened and what will happen this season. Check back frequently if you're ever unsure what's going on around town. Simply use left stick and up and down to navigate the days. Inspect the entries. Yeah. I like this whole idea of a calendar, and it makes it seem and feel like there might be festivals. There probably are going to be festivals of a sort. And we can see the books sold, and just everything is really nicely at a glance here that I think is a good idea. So, hey, what are you doing here? Our weather correspondent at the paper said that today is going to be the hottest day of the year, so I assumed you'd be at the beach like everyone else. Oh, I'm so sorry. I already forgot that you're new. You just seem to fit in so easily. So sorry. Sorry, here. I'll show you how to get to Far Beach, in case you want to drop by there soon. Far Beach. This spot is a popular destination for families in the summer. Visit the beach 3 times. This is a new challenge that we have. Not really a beach person myself, but I'm sure the crowd there will need some of your reading material. Huh. People are buying my books. She didn't seem too interested in crime, it looks like. just love Val Beaumier. Val Beaumier. I have no idea who Val Beaumier is. I know that the books are actually based off of real books, which is really nice. It's like a sort of conversational point to when we see the books and their exact titles and all that. Can I interact with this birdie? Oh, I can. I could just tap that birdie. Hi there. Ahoy there, kiddo. How's it going? Stamp collected. Oh, good thing I went and talked to him again. Looks like you got a good sturdy vessel there. I have some old items lying around, which I thought you might like. See if any of it is to your liking. Oh, so he's a shopkeeper. That's good to know. I really want the vintage globe. I don't have enough for it. I only have 88 coins. And I'd probably want to get other things. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and get this square boy. Don't be a square. Equip this boy. I'm going to get that one. I really would get the vintage globe, though. It just looks really cool. My friends tell me you've got some decent cargo on board, too. They've been specially enjoying your travel and classic novels. Guess I have to be careful or I might get outsold by you. Why don't we make a bet? If you can make 20 sales to my buddies, I'll admit defeat. New challenge. Let's sell 20 books to local sailors. I'm looking forward to a little competition, kiddo. Good luck. So there's definitely good reasons to return to different places, like the Waterfront. We're gonna do that quest. Oh, it's already closing time. Let's go ahead and close these. Can redecorate again. Quick days. The days move very quickly. Looks like some items have been discounted a little. Now might be a good time to buy them, although you could wait a little longer and risk someone else buying them first. Items in the seasonal section have a much slower turnover, so there's no need to hurry. But be sure to snatch them before the season ends. It is summer 3rd, so it should be okay for a while, but definitely want to pick up Grandma's old books. That one's only 5 points. Huh. New books. And old books. Did I say new books? Grandma's new books? Old books. Old. We'll go ahead and get this packet of old books as well. Might even get the mixed book set, but I think I'm going to hold back on it because I definitely want to do some decorating, which is going to be quite costly. Now, let's see. We should go to Cafe Liberte or Far Beach. Honestly, either one is cool. Might go to Far Beach. Wait, no, I don't know. I don't know where I want to go. I'm uncertain. Left trigger. So that's that. There we go. I'm gonna go to Far Beach. So I get to change up the books a little bit. Going to cycle through the genres. Really, really good controls. And I'm gonna get these placed. People dug into my fact book selection. I'm gonna get classics here. Maybe one more classic. And kids books. I have a lot of kids books. Maybe I'll add just one extra crime book there. Because we don't know what's going on with Far Beach. They may want entirely different books. Actually, we could easily find out what's going on with Far Beach. Crime has a 25% sales chance. Drama is also very successful. Fact. They're all very successful. The only one that's a little bit less so is travel, and that's not by much. I think that... wait, no. Actually, travel has one of the highest among these. Fantasy and crime, both are on the lower side, but not too much. Now I'm going to place this right here. Can go ahead and hang off of there. We also have a bottle here. We could put it... and hang it right there. This is just such a cute idea for a game, for a cozy game, but also just a cute idea in general. This highly customizable little tiny bookshop on wheels. So I'm going to confirm, and we are starting the next day. And confirm again, one more time. Far Beach, Wednesday, summer 3rd. Before we open, I'm going to take a look-see. Look at this ball. I was able to throw that ball. Oh my goodness. Skull. Pretty sure it's made of plastic. Well equipped. 4% chance to crime sales. Kids. Minus 2% to kids sales. Ooh. There's my ball. Oh, we brought someone their ball back just by clicking around here. This one I can click on. This one. Let me see. I want to check things out. This is more like a mouse and keyboard. This particular mode that you can toggle to really easily with that touchpad button. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and open these, and we're opening for the day. Your bookshop can also be impacted by unexpected sources, such as the weather, visitors, or special states. You can also read up what something does by looking at the tooltips. Cool. I might want to look at these. Afternoon at the seaside, get to know the beach by visiting it 3 more times. So we have that ongoing quest that is clarified right in the corner there. Very neat and tidy UI. It's just really easy to know where things are, to quickly access things. It's pretty too. So. Please. Excuse me, could I get a book, please? Listen closely to people's requests and try to pick up on what kind of book they're looking for. Hi. Can I get a book? I need something with loads of cool animals, and I'm interested in fact books. I really enjoyed ABCC. Triangle? Triangle? Oh, okay. We're still in the tutorial. I have to press X a few times. Pay attention to how certain parts of their requests are worded. Some things can be optional, while others are really important to your customer. People also leave some of their likes and dislikes unset, so make sure to put yourself in their shoes. Some requests might also be harder to fulfill than others. You can check the difficulty stars here to gauge how many books in your shelf are a good fit for your customer. They're more difficult as your stock dwindles. Here you can see important info about the book, including a short description. The Ugly Duckling by Hans Christian Andersen. I don't think this is the one that they're looking for. Short description, publication date, genre, author, page count can all help inform you on your decision. Do you think this book is a good match? Once you find a match, try recommending it to them. So I'm going to look around here. This is actually my favorite feature. I remember this from the Steam version as well. This is my favorite feature of the game. Just that we can go through all the books and then get an idea of what is best. Cool animals. It's a fact book. This is a fact book right here. ABCC. Dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. Well, dinosaurs are animals, I think. Let's see here. This is a weird selection of fact books, I gotta say. I'm gonna go with dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. Woohoo! Ah, cute! Dinosaurs and other prehistoric life. A perfect recommendation. Yay! You might have just found someone's favorite book. They'll buy this one and keep shopping. No problem. What? I'm already 8 3/4. I'm too old for kids' books. But alright, I'll check it out, I guess. Thanks for letting me read here, by the way. My name is Harper. I'm gonna be back soon, okay? Bye. Wow, your customer just became inspired. This happens whenever you successfully recommend a book and increases the sale chance across all genres for a short while. Oh, all genres. I can see the... Yeah, that status over there. Oh, it goes away so fast and there wasn't even anyone else there. Cheers. Bye. There wasn't even anyone else in my shop at that moment, but there are other times where these events might occur where there are multiple people in the shop and we can really see how it happens. Oh. Oh, we're gonna have 3 people in here. She's just walking around with her balloon. It's not a balloon. What is it called? I forget. It's a thing. So they're checking out these books. Lots of kids' books are getting sold right now. No fantasy, no crime. Sometimes people ask for help if they can't find what they are looking for. Press triangle to help them. They won't wait forever. There we go. Maybe you notice that some books can show up across different genres. This doesn't impact how a customer perceives the book, but it can You can use it to recommend books and genres where your customer might not have been looking. I'd like to find something with a fantasy world. Sailor Moon is one of my all-time favorites. It's for my little sister. So, Little Sister, Sunlit Man, A Darker Shade of Magic, Dune, Skyward. I feel like A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab is the best option, but I'm going to look... Go. Fantasy? I don't know, none of the other ones make sense. Let me go with A Darker Shade of Magic. How about this? Yippee! Fantasy really makes my everyday feel heroic. No problem. Anyone else? Oh, and we have that special thing we can see. Inspired customers. 15% to all book sales chance when active. I don't know how they're all piling in here. It's funny. I mean, the camera angle does make it in such a way where we can't see just how much inner space is in there. Not as realistically. Oh, which one is your favorite? What a week. I need something with loads of cool animals. Also, I usually prefer factual books. Nature is one of my all-time favorites. A motivation to create? Nope, that one's not the one. HTML, no. Wilder Shores of Love. Oh, no. Nature. Factual. Nature. This one's drama. Travel. Nature? Travel? Fact books. None of these fact books look like they're gonna work out well for this. Whatever, I'm gonna choose this. Oh no! There's not a single cool animal in this! The Wilder Shores of Love. Not a single cool animal. I'm sorry. Yeah. And I'm glad that we don't get that we don't get in trouble for that. It's true, there wasn't a single cool animal in that book. Yeah, I just got hung up over the whole facts part of things. Maybe the words that they say matter more than the genre. Because like even though that was a fact book, it just, yeah, didn't really work out too good. Wow, they really burned into the kids' books and the crime books. The kids' books, 10 of them all sold. That's good. Yeah, this game is quite effortless and easy to get into. The ultimate in coziness. And I like it. Cheap used books. Let's get this. Oh, the mixed book set that we saw earlier is now on sale. It was at 15 and now it's at 10. I'm going to grab that as well. Glad that I waited on that one. And we are now at 59 coins remaining. I may get the hanging money plant because I like it. 1% to fact sales and 1% to drama sales chances. So we're gonna go ahead and look around here. That was the far beach. We've got Cafe Liberte. I'm calling it Liberte. I don't even know what it is necessarily. I'm gonna try not to pay too much attention to the percentage chances because it looks like having a wide variety is so important. It's very important because it is. So let's go ahead and get these in case we have any quests and stuff. Whoopsie. In case we have any quests for particular books, we want to make sure that we have more than a tiny number of them to choose from. The kids' books. Here we go. A lot of kids' books there. And you know what? I'm gonna do maybe that, and then this, and then this. I don't know why I did that. I just wanted to. Here we go. We have a little rainbowy section right there. I'm gonna put the skull somewhere. I'll put it right next to the guest book. I don't know why I did that. It's funny. Putting a skull right next to the guest book. There we go. He's not lonely, you know? He's even less lonely than ever because he's sitting next to that guest book. Now, cafe. We're off to the cafe. Thursday, summer 4th. Before we open up, I want to look at all the things. There's a lot to see here. We can go ahead and just like, oh, the little birdie. I just want to tap on everything, I guess. Tap on everything. Take a look-see. And that mouse mode. I feel like the mouse mode ought to make it easier to see what things are interactive. Oh yeah, this bird here on top of there. This thing too. Hey, we can spin that around. It's just, it all doesn't look too special, that stuff to do, but oh, here we go. This right here. This is special. He sure is the opposite of thirsty. So, I am gonna look around a little. Anything else to look at? Huh. What a curious part. And then I have to exit out there too. That was kind of surprising that was over there. Really easy to miss. It makes me wonder if I might have missed something from the previous level. But as long as I keep looking around, I'll eventually find everything. Let's open up for right now, though. Completed Meet Tilda at the cafe. Yay! Can go to the cafe. Talk to her. Now, while the shop is open, is there anything else I can do here? There you are. Yeah, stamp collected. Seems like Mariam has her hands full with the cafe again, but I'm sure she'll drop by later. Now, I have something you might help me with. I've been cleaning out my old shop for months now, selling the small pieces at the flea market. This Saturday, I'm trying to move the more bulky items to the market. Help an old bookseller out, will ya? They'd fit well into that little wagon of yours. Just pick them up and bring them with you to the market on Saturday. Check by Tilda's old bookshop and pick up all 5 of her moving boxes that are outside. I owe you, and I'll make sure there will be lots and lots of customers in it for you. She's looking at stuff. Could I get a hint? So dear, anything I haven't read yet? Bonus points if it was written by a woman. I wouldn't mind getting into something more sophisticated, and I'd love to read something classic. Okay, so drama, fact, crime, kids, classic. Here we go. Classic, female author, maybe persuasion? Sophisticated. Ooh, persuasion is the only option that will make sense. The 27-year-old Anne Elliot gets a second chance at love when her ex-fiancé, Captain Frederick Wentworth, moves into her family's home. Another Austen classic that never gets old. Woo, you can't go wrong with a classic like Persuasion. No problem. Yay! I do want to look around a little. Yeah, these boxes. Make sure I pick them all up. New request. Bring her stuff to the flea market on Saturday. She might be satisfied after that. I feel like I need to zoom back over here really quickly to make sure I don't miss out on anything. So we can zoom in closer. How many castles in 7 days will make a great read? I have not heard of that one. I should look that one up. Huh. Oh. Oh. An old friend is here. Excuse me? I can't live without sci-fi. I can only commit to something with less than 200 pages. I'm a fan of books like Z for Zachariah. I hope it's not too much of a bother. The shortest fantasy book. Let's see. Flow My Tears, the policeman said. That's 204 by Philip K. Dick. Ah, this is the only one I could think of. And then sci-fi. Well, I mean, fantasy, sci-fi-ish. I don't know. Sci-fi. Any of the kids' books sci-fi? I know it is probably the worst thing to recommend. It's 1,100 pages. Oh. The only thing I can think of is Flow My Tears, the policeman said. Science fiction. Oh, it is science fiction. It says this science fiction novel explores what it means to have an identity in a reality shaped by Totalitarian police state. Let's go. Yay! This concept sounds cool. How did you know? I've surprised them with an unexpected pick. Yeah. They'll try this one and keep shopping. So be sure to read all of the descriptions. Could have a few little unexpected bits to them. Can't find anything? I'd love to read something to do with real life. If there's animals, that's a plus. I'm on a deadline. Animals! They all these people, they want animals. They really, really, really want animals, of which I have minimal. Let's see. Poems, selected stories, animals? The huntsman. The lady with the little dog. Something with real life classic. On a deadline. I mean, this book mentions huntsman, it mentions little dog. It has, oh, where the wild things are. I don't know. I feel like a kid's book might be not... Either where the wild things are or these selected stories. I'm gonna go with something to do with real life. Real life. But then animals. All these animal books, you know. I'll go with this. I don't know. I have a feeling it's not gonna go well. I wanted to read something from the real world. Oh. Animals, though. Real world fact. I don't think anything that was in the facts section would have been a good match either, though. We probably need to get more fact books. For some reason that keeps showing up. Maybe it'll stop showing up as soon as I go try to get more fact books. It wouldn't surprise me. Oh, they're still going. Just Love Homer, translated by Knox. And Fagels. Like bugles, but Fagels. We have... we've made $18 today, I think. Look at him. Rudy rocking off. Made $18? Ah. Alrighty. Let's see here. Tomorrow's the weekly flea market. Store in town center sits empty. All of these are very expensive. Fantastic Fantasy, great tabletop inspo. This has reduced in price. I can't afford it anyway, I only have 34. Let's see here. Oh, there's all the stuff there. Oh, I can't place my table down because I'm gonna bring all these to the flea market, so I lose a few bonuses because of that, but it's okay because we have that event coming up. Where is it again? This flea market thing. I'm gonna make sure I take a look. You found a character entry. This page allows you to find out more about the characters you meet. It includes genres they like, personal information, and where you last saw them. Sometimes characters will have requests for you to fulfill. You can check on them here. Flea market on Saturday. Flea market on Saturday. What is the day today? Can I find out what day it is? Oh, it's Friday. It's only Friday. So it's going to be tomorrow that we go to the weekly flea market. Until then, I can change this up. Right, I can change that up, but I have to be really careful to make sure. I don't know, I kind of want to keep it there because I'm scared that, like, reloading, I might forget about the flea market stuff, and then I'll miss that on that week. But yeah, these are the first 3 areas of Tiny Bookshop, PS5 version. My final thoughts for right now. I really, really like this version. Runs really smoothly, no issues whatsoever, beautiful visuals. The controls are the most important aspect, I feel. I've played so many games at this point now that were originally on PC and then later had a PS5 version. And it's difficult, I think, for a lot of games to transition between the two, but this one does not struggle with that. I feel totally comfortable with the controls. I have 0 complaints. They just are very intuitive. Like I was saying earlier about the UI is so clean. and elegant, and it's really easy to get to whatever it is you need to get to do whatever it is you need to do. Of anything, some aspects feel more easier than I remember, more simple than I remember. For example, changing the different genres of books and really quickly modifying the bookshelves and all of that. This game, I think it's going to be fantastic on whatever platform you happen to want to play it on. I mean, it is on Switch. Now it's on PS5. It was originally on PC. And yeah, it's adorable. It's comforting. Really nice, cozy gaming experience. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye. Bye-bye.